This is the 39th lecture of the Semantic SEO course, and in this lecture, we will talk about further our article methodology, and we look at the contextual border and the bridge between the macro and the micro context. So, inside this area, we use here the rule exact definitive answer and the expansion of evidence. That means the first sentence that we use for answering to this question, it will be giving the answer directly, precisely, and with certainty. That means there is no way that we are using any type of modality like should, may, might, can, will, or that type of things. We directly give the fact. Then we expand it further, evidence, by spotting it. We are using different type of representatives of this specific answer, and we are also always giving the different types of phrase sequences with a different context variation. So to be able to explain this section further, of course, we will be checking our article as well. But at the same time, sometime after giving this rule, I add the certain type of extra instructions like explain it with milligram, that is the measurement unit, and the calculation formula for different weights, genders, and heights. Basically, we created the rules to decrease the amount of time that we need to spend for every article methodology. Rather than we explain complete rule in the article methodology, we write all the rule. We just create the label or title for that to reflect or reference to that specific rule. If you are able to train your others, you will be able to use these specific rules to decrease the amount of time. This will helping you a lot. Okay, in this section we will use list definition plus listing. List definition mean we define the list first and then we give the listing. And here first we write this specific line. Most of the SEOs do that, they left half sentence, like when they giving the list they write the benefits of drinking water and use this colon. That's the wrong. We use the complete sentence to reflect our complete context. There is another rule, that is descriptive list definition. It does not use most of the time in a semantic SEO, but if use, in this case you will need to give a different or variative definition of the benefits of drinking water that varies according to the water drinking time or amount, etc. So you can give the criterion in your descriptive list definition, but we don't do it always because here is an H4. If we use this specific rule, we did not write here H4. In this specific project, H4 is used because they need voice search or the voice search session. So this section is short and we go further more in this area. Another thing, you will always need to calculate the cost of your content piece and the article output, because whatever you put here, it is a cost for the project. And at the same time, if you keep this specific section too long, which means you are diluting the importance of macro context or the previous and the next sections. Imagine that if you answer this section with a 10,000 words, which means that there is an article inside the article and it will be affecting the macro context. And here, after giving the list definition, that is the definition of list, the text before the listing, and then giving the list, then we said that use the word morning and synonym within the list items. These are the list items and we need a person who use the word morning and the synonym because it appear in the queries and we also include in our question. To be able to create the certain type of relevance in that specific area, we also relevant to the anchor text and we tell the algorithm that this is the just intro section and real article should here go and crawl it. So if you descriptive in that area, it might diluting your context. And also then after we ask every day benefits of drinking water every day and we tell the format, that is paragraph. Here we don't want to give a list. This section is important for choosing or in terms of choosing the right format, because we always need to use the right format in the right spot. That means we don't want to compete against our answers. If you have macro context match for the specific query network, use the correct format there, not in a everywhere. You don't need to be descriptive in your supplementary content. And in the next lecture, we will talk about further. Thank you.